When you pulled me over, did you threaten to steal any of my property?
No, I did not.
So you didn't threaten to take anything of mine?
No, I did not.
Okay.
License plate scanners?
Can you take that off?
Actually, I'd prefer not to.
I prefer it. It's illegal to audio and visually record me without my permission.
You're a public servant in public?
Okay, do you understand what I just said? It is illegal to audio and visually record anyone without their permission, regardless of their job. So I will ask you one last time, and then I will take that from you.
Trooper, would you like to explain why you lied to the court and said you didn't threaten to take her camera? Mr. Kenneth Harold, would you like to explain why you lied on the stand? Do you enjoy threatening people? Trooper, why did you lie? Trooper, why did you lie? How come you don't want to answer? What's the matter? Why did you lie, Trooper? Trooper, why did you lie?
Alright, I'm being pulled over right now. And I have no idea why. So I'm going ahead and record it. Okay, I was just passed on the right by a semi. Good evening. Alright, hold on just a second. Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off.
Yeah, go ahead. Take it off. Go ahead.
May I ask why I've been pulled over?
Absolutely. Your inspection sticker.
You saw my inspection sticker from behind me? Somehow?
We have this thing called a computer.
Okay.
We run the plate, and it tells us everything about the vehicle and the owner.
Oh, you have like one of those license plate scanners?
Can you take that off?
Actually, I'd prefer not to.
I prefer it. It's illegal to audio and visually record me without my permission.
You're a public servant in public?
Okay, do you understand what I just said? It is illegal to audio and visually record anyone without their permission, regardless of their job. So I will ask you one last time, and then I will take that from you.
Alright, that is just...
When you go home or wherever you go, you can look it up online. It is illegal without their permission, regardless of their job.
Are you, saying that under the... Alright, hold on just a second.
Oh.
You're saying under the Mass... You're talking about the,
I'm not sure if it's Massachusetts or federal.
Alright.
Okay, can I have your license, please?
Do you mind if I look that up, or is
Can I have your license, please? I told you why I stopped you. Your inspection sticker expired in July. It is now December. That is the reason I stopped you. It's Chapter 9, Section 20.
Alright.
Failure to inspect a motor vehicle. It's a $50 fine.
Okay.
It's a Massachusetts law.
That's a Massachusetts law,
Yes, it is. Now, can I please have your license?
Yep, absolutely. My license is right here.
Thank you. How about a registration?
I believe that is in here.
Thank you.
Okay.
Look, you got a warning right there for the same thing.
Yep, that's not mine though.
Not yours?
Well, I didn't receive it, but yes.
Okay. So obviously you knew that your inspection sticker was expired.
I'm aware.
What's that?
I said yes, I am absolutely aware. I actually can't get it renewed until I can get one of my sensors fixed on this, unfortunately, and that costs
what's
$800.
What sensor do you know?
The sensor is the one for the airbag. It says my airbag is deployed, which it clearly is not.
Okay.
Well,
let me give you a suggestion. If you get your car inspected, even if you get rejected, they'll give you a 30-day grace period.
Okay.
Can you please turn that off? I've asked you 5 times.
I understand, but what I'm saying is that is not an actual correct... That's not a law. I mean, officer, that is literally not a law. That's been tried and...
Put it up here.
Okay, I'm going to put it up here.
Turn it away from me. Okay, it is illegal to audio and visually record anyone, regardless of their job, without their permission.
Officer,
it's under the wiretap law.
The Massachusetts wiretap law.
Now please turn that.
Okay, it's not on you. It's
turn it away from me.
Okay, it's.
Turn it away from me.
It is, sir. Look, that's the lens right there.
Here's your license and registration. registration back.
Thank you. And I'm sorry, may I have your name?
I'm issuing you a citation for
Okay.
failure to inspect your motor vehicle.
Fantastic.
You do have the right to appeal it. If you decide to do so, follow these directions on the envelope.
Excellent.
My name and badge number and where I work is on the citation.
Okay, and excuse me, officer. Excuse me, officer. All right, officer. All right, I have no idea what to make of that. No.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Can we please come in? So we're at the Mass State Police. We're
Mass-
currently being denied entry to the building because we have cameras rolling.
Okay. So that was immediately cool. So I'm here today because I had a police officer who refused to identify.
Hi folks, how you doing?
Doing well. How are you?
Good, good.
Howdy.
What can I do for you?
Well, a couple things. Do you have like a public information officer we could speak to?
I don't have an officer that you can speak to, but if you have a records request, I can certainly take that for you.
Actually, we do have one, but I actually need to speak to somebody about a. I was pulled over and by what I think was a state police
Why don't you
officer.
come in, 'cause it's
All right.
cool.
Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay.
All right. And so basically, I want to track down whether or not it was actually a state police officer.
Okay.
Now, I did
Do you
ask.
have your documentation?
I have a citation.
All right, can I take a look at that? I might be able to help you out.
Certainly. This is obviously just a copy of it.
All right, that's fine.
Yep. And I did.
Okay, it does reflect what would normally be on a citation for a citation that's issued by a state trooper.
Okay.
All right, so it looks like, are you Maya?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, you live over in Leominster, Maya?
Yes, I do.
Okay, it looks like, all right, so on 12/6, you got stopped on 190 southbound, no, 495 southbound, exit 26 in Berlin.
Yep, just before, I believe.
Okay, looks like 1:25 in the morning for no inspection sticker.
Right.
And, yep, that does reflect an ID number of a trooper.
Okay.
And it reflects the barracks that he works at, which is the Leominster Barracks.
Okay, so he's out in the Leominster barracks.
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. All right. Well, I have a couple questions. As a
Absolutely.
policy, if requested, like if I said, can you please identify yourself, is it Mass State Police policy to identify themselves upon request?
You mean at a motor vehicle stop?
Yeah, absolutely.
If a trooper is in uniform,
Yeah.
I believe that they have to give you their name and ID number.
Okay. Is that an actual law or is that just a policy?
It would just be a departmental policy. It's not a law.
Okay. So that was one question I had. Another question that I had is, are officers trained on how to deal with somebody filming them? Like, say, this.
I don't know what you mean. What's your question?
Okay, so I was told that it was illegal under Massachusetts and or federal law to video or audio record an officer during a stop.
Well, I believe that the way the law is that you can't record somebody without their consent, and it's audio recording.
Okay.
Video recording is an exception.
Okay.
But audio recording, there's supposed to be what they call consent to that.
Two-party consent.
Right.
Massachusetts wiretap law. Absolutely.
Right, Matt. Well, you probably know it better than I do. Then it sounds like. That being said, the courts have ruled that
Glick.
can't. Right. You know what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
Courts have ruled that I can't say to you, you have to stop videotaping me, especially if you're in a public area to which the public has access.
Precisely.
So I'm a little familiar with it, but not to the details.
Fantastic. Are your officers or are the general troopers who are out there?
I can't speak for everybody, but we have a large agency, 2,100 officers.
Is there training for it?
There is.
Okay.
There is training, and what we try to do is we try to give them the training relative to the most recent case law that exists.
Fantastic.
That
Okay.
type of thing. It sounds like you might have had a problem.
Oh, I certainly did.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
So let me ask you a question. That brings us to today.
Yes, it
You're
does.
here. You asked about a public records.
Well,
Am I meeting your needs here? Am I answering your questions the way you need them?
thus far, absolutely.
Okay, all right.
So, may I have the trooper name? I was never given one. I can't read that name at all.
I can't read his name. I can probably look up his ID number for you.
I'd appreciate that.
Okay. All right, Maya.
All right.
I have his name.
Yep.
And he works at the State Police Barracks in Leominster.
Okay.
Okay, and that's the phone number for the barracks in Leominster.
Fantastic.
All
Okay.
right.
Appreciate that.
Anything else you need?
We do have a written records request if you'd like to give that to your legal department.
I absolutely will give this to our legal department.
Kenneth Harold. That is TPR Squiggle Q.
Kenneth Harold.
That is apparently the name that is written.
Kenneth Harold.
All right.
This is Andrew. I just got a response to the records request we gave to the detective the other day. And this says that the state police do not have any policies, procedures, or related materials on the topic of video/audio recording by the public. And the department does not currently have a policy regarding this issue. Instead, the department is bound by the relevant case law and statutes, and department policy cannot supersede the same. So the detective and the police officer who stopped Maya both claimed that it's illegal to record people without their consent. But the Massachusetts wiretapping law that they were referencing only makes it illegal to secretly record people. In the Michael Hyde case, this is over 10 years old, the Supreme Judicial Court said that a recording is not secret and it's not illegal as long as the recording device is held in plain sight. So the fact that the police have no written policies and that the two officers we've encountered both got the law wrong really undermines the claim made by the detective the other day that the police are being trained on the current case law. This is something else I got from the records request. It's the state police policy on identification, and it says that when requested, police must furnish their name, current duty assignment, and identification number. And of course, the police officer who stopped Maya did not do that. He wouldn't say his name or badge number verbally, and he did provide his badge number on the citation, but when he wrote his name, he wrote it in a completely illegible manner that could not be read by us or even the state police detective who we showed the citation to.
How many good cops you ever see stop a bad cop from being a bad cop? I've done it many a times. I've done it. You know what I got? You know what I received? Yo, whose side you on? I'd be like, yo, I'm on the right side. The dude's in cuffs. What you hitting for? What is the problem? He ran from us. What does that mean? He ran from us. We got to tune him up. I said, what training? I didn't get that in the academy. We have a problem that needs to be addressed. And until we start having these conversations, right, until the rest of the world start having these conversations, we're always going to have this problem when it comes down to policing.